Charlotte Hayes had always been the kind of woman who built walls around her heart. A fiercely independent 30-year-old architect living in New York City, she was determined never to let anyone in. Her past had taught her that love was fleeting, and people were never truly trustworthy. After a devastating heartbreak in her mid-20s that left her emotionally scarred, she swore off relationships, dedicating her life solely to her career. That is, until she met Julian Spencer, a charismatic and enigmatic photographer whose very presence seemed to challenge everything Charlotte believed. They met by chance at an art exhibition showcasing Julian's work. His images were raw, capturing the essence of love, longing, and loss with a haunting beauty. As she gazed at one particular photograph of a couple caught in a rainstorm, their lips inches apart, yet never quite touching, she felt something stir deep within her, a feeling she hadn't allowed herself in years. Julian noticed her immediately. He wasn't just captivated by her beauty, but by the invisible armor she wore, the way she seemed to be guarding herself from the world. He approached her, offering a light conversation about art, but there was something deeper in their connection. A spark ignited, unspoken yet palpable. Over the following weeks, Julian found ways to see Charlotte again. They bumped into each other at cafes, walked through the city together, and soon began spending long nights talking about life, love, and the dreams they had abandoned. Charlotte's walls began to crack.
If you like charming stories that touch the heart and inspire the mind, be sure to press the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive more wonderful tales.
Slowly at first, but surely, as Julian's patience and quiet charm worked their way into her heart, his passion for capturing the beauty of fleeting moments made her question everything she thought she knew about love. But just as Charlotte was beginning to open herself to the possibility of a future with Julian, tragedy struck. Julian's ex-girlfriend, Leah, re-entered his life, bringing with her a whirlwind of complications. Leah had once been the love of Julian's life, and their breakup was sudden, unresolved. Now she returned, claiming she had never stopped loving him. Julian is torn between his unresolved feelings for Leah and his growing love for Charlotte. Despite his feelings for Charlotte, Julian can't help but be drawn back into Leah's world. Leah is unpredictable, her emotions intense and consuming, and she knows how to manipulate Julian's sense of loyalty and guilt. Charlotte, sensing the tension, pulls away, retreating to the safety of her walls. Once again, she feels betrayed, abandoned, just like she had before. But Julian, now realizing that he cannot live without Charlotte, makes a decision. He must cut ties with Leah and prove to Charlotte that his love for her is real. In a dramatic confrontation, Julian finally ends things with Leah, who does not take the rejection well. She leaves Julian's life, but not without leaving a bitter scar that will follow him. Just as Charlotte begins to believe they might have a future together, fate delivers another cruel blow. Julian is diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of cancer. The illness forces Julian to confront his mortality, and Charlotte is left grappling with her own fears of losing someone she loves again.